game 2, Selentia versus PnK. We are 1-0 right now on the board. I need to just show the screen now. Best of 3. Wait, why isn't it showing? I don't know why we don't. Oh, you see it. I don't see it. Fuck me. Okay, so this is game 2, PnK versus Selentia, and we have the opener from Selentia. He pushes back the man-at-arms. That's quite an interesting move actually, because then Hellion cannot do the breakthrough. It probably was the this was not the goal at all. A very strange move actually. He might have misclicked here. So this is game 2. Selentia is leading 1-0, and we have a composition by PnK that's, I think, stress-based, with Hellion who's just debuffing accuracy of his opponents here. And you know, this is kind of dodge-oriented composition. 35 dodge on the occultist. There's actually 30 dodge. It's just basic monkey spool here. Okay, we're trying to get some distortion on the side of Selentia. He's pulling in the Houndmaster. It's quite strange actually. I'm not sure what this actually is trying to achieve. Those are two very weird moves, because I think like the priority would be getting in this particular case, you should always prioritize getting rid of the Hellion. I would just always be trying to push the Hellion out from the front. So let's see how this goes from here. Okay, we had dodge on the Houndmaster here though, so that's kind of something that the second turn, like if you go second in DD, this gives you 15 dodge across the board on all your characters, and this is a huge bonus for you. And as you can see here, this is paying dividends for PnK right now. If you dodge at least one, it's already worth to go second, I think, because you have already wasted your opponent's turn. And now we have a bellow, so here, like, you know, stacking stress, we have stacking damage debuff. This should be solid. I do like to have that trinket on my man-at-arms though, that gives me the like increased debuff chance, because the minus 20% damage is very significant as it stacks over time. So I think this was kind of I think this is one of my favorite trinkets in the game actually. Let's see how it goes. We have Hound's Harry going through across the board again, so we take some bleeding, some stress damage over that. Is actually quite a lot of damage that he has endured here. I would bolster, like guys, you should bolster every single time. If you're going against another stress composition, you should bolster as soon as you can. Because mathematically speaking, this just increases your chances, first of all, of dodging, and then if you take stress damage, it decreases it by 15%, which, you know, when you think about, like, in the context of the full game, it's quite a lot. Now, the real problem that we have right here is the fact that the Shield Breaker and the man-at-arms are going to lose their accuracy over time, because the Hellion is going to keep debuffing, keep dropping those Yopes on the front line if not accounted for, if not checked. So the pull on the Jester actually is quite strange as well. I would expect this to I don't know why, what this pull achieves here. I think you should just be stacking stress across the board if you're in a situation like PnK, because I think PnK is very far ahead here in this game right now. He has done like about 120, 130 dodge overall, whereas Selentia has basically virtually done nothing with his composition so far. So, oh, he's using that funny comp that Savant was using, right? This is Savant's comp. That's exactly a Savant's comp actually, like the dodge, blight, damage over time / stress composition with like very high chance to dodge really. And let's see how this actually fares against this. So far it's not doing too hot really. He has taken a lot of stress damage, like we are at about 200 total right now. And this will probably be quite painful to experience, because he'll be just taking significant stress damage, and he has very low accuracy right now on his Shield Breaker as well, I think. So this should not kill at all. This will never kill. You need to stack way more, like you need to like 2 or 3 turns still, or just to take someone very low on HP to actually get that execute going. So we have the Houndmaster here right now, activated, going through, I guess with the Hound's Harry again. Just, I think if you're in a situation like PnK is, you just want to do damage. You just want to kind of make sure that you stay ahead and you kind of put pressure on your opponent. This puts the ball in their court, and oh, that's a bad call. I think if you're not 0 HP, I would never do that. Maybe I'm wrong here though, I'm not really good at Houndmasters. But I would say this is quite a bad call. I mean, he actually avoids being killed, right? That's the thing. So that's actually not so bad. Now Selentia has to do some extra damage to the Houndmaster, but I think his demise is inevitable right now. Inevitable, right? He can't survive this. That's a very risky move, and it doesn't pay off. that was a risk that you should never take with a Jester. Like, you can have an execute absolutely confident, like, you know, 100% execute if you just do a little bit more damage. But this didn't go through here, and right now it's very, very bad, because he wasted the finale, didn't accomplish anything with it, and PnK has already had lead in this game. He's going to just capitalize on this. He's just going to absolutely demolish this kid right now. So we have, I'm obviously jokingly calling him kid, not seriously. So we're basically on the edge of everybody being afflicted here on the side of Selentia, and he has really done nothing in this game. And this is just going to go from bad to worse right now. I feel this is not looking good at all right now. It's gonna go from bad to worse though, because he's gonna start getting afflicted. He's going to get those affliction effects that just, you know, aggravate the stress and just makes everything so much harder to play. I don't think he has a chance anymore to kind of come back into this. We obviously are going to get another Hound's Rush here going across the board. I think the healing Hound's Harry, yeah. So Harry goes through. We get a lot of stress damage. We're going to have like two, I think, okay, no, at least a single afflicted character then. So the Man-at-Arms is afflicted here, Fearful. That's very, very annoying, because he can actually put stress on all the other characters on the team. And against a stress composition, that's the worst thing you can have. That's kind of opportunistic here. He takes away some dev blow resistance, but that's about it. And that's, you know, that's just something you have to do if you're desperate, if you're behind, right? This is just, this should have never been here. This should have never happened. If you had just used the Dirk Stab on the previous turn, you could have just executed that freaking Houndmaster very easily. And now he's in so much trouble. Afflicted Jester as well, and that is really going to be hard for him to come back to now. I don't see him coming back to this game, really. He has just basically lost like all the tools that he had. I would just go for damage here. Rampart this. We might not even have the damage to do this. Actually, you have a lot of bellow debuffs. Okay, he resists the death blow. The damage went through, but this was just not enough. And you know, this is basically like delaying for PnK. PnK is just stalling for time here. And he might just obviously win this game from the get-go now. Just the Yob goes through two afflicted characters again. No, the Shieldbreaker actually dodges that. So this is kind of good for Selentia. But honestly, Shieldbreaker is not that great against stress. She's good against like the straight-up damage composition. She doesn't quite excel against stress though, because she just, you know, she dies to. Okay, we get the Devlo and the Houndmaster finally going through. Obviously the blight damage stacking is something for PnK to take into consideration, but I think he has done enough damage right now to be able to just comfortably finish this game. I think he's just going to be able to finish this eventually. So we got the Yob again on the front line here. The Shieldbreaker is gonna get afflicted this time around. We have very little accuracy on them, because every single time the Yob goes through, it has gone through like 4 times this game already. Those characters lose accuracy, quite a lot of it actually, and this means that they are just significantly less likely to hit. And you know, I would just no. You have to just bellow this shit. You have to just bellow this shit. There's no other way for you to win this. You have to just bellow. Maybe, oh no, that's terrible. That's just terrible. So against like Man-at-Arms in the composition Selentia is playing against what PnK is doing is kind of virtually useless right now. Because what PnK is doing is just stacking stress, and he's not doing any damage, right? And he has taken 0 stress damage overall, so he's just gonna be fine with whatever happens, really. Okay, so we have full afflicted team right now. Sticky Fingers, Takes, Fearful here as well, and we are actually putting Selentia on a timer right now. He has to defend this, he has to make something happen very soon. This skill misses as well. We are actually in a very bad spot here right now for him, because no matter what he does now, I think he's just going to die slowly. Obviously, like, PnK is not too healthy right now. He has endured a lot of damage, and he will eventually start losing those characters. Just that the thing is, the Man-at-Arms is extremely resilient, and he might not even die this game. He's just gonna keep bellowing. Like, if you've taken your enemy to very low, very high stress, a Man-at-Arms can finish the job. So that's something you have to kind of pay attention to as well. You get a Ballad going through, probably to prevent the dodges, but that's kind of a wasted turn for the Jester. I'll be just trying to pack a punch. I think that's gonna be quite troubling for like wasting a turn in Selentia's shoes is nothing you want to do. Like, this is the worst possible scenario for the Jester, to be stuck in the back not doing anything against a composition that's slowly wearing you down. And this is just gonna happen eventually, guys. It is just eventually going to happen. We have a what do we do now? What does he do? So we get the activation of the Man-at-Arms, and we get the Bellow, I guess. Again, just going through. There's just some very standard play here. He doesn't have to do anything else. He just has all those triple dodges, quadruple dodges, triple dodges, are something to kind of he has to respect that, right? So that's just, yeah. This might actually allow Selentia to have some comeback potential. He does not have the Aegis skill though. That might be trouble here later. We go with the that also doesn't do enough. This just doesn't do enough because he is debuffed by the Man-at-Arms. And this is just going to be quite bad right now. Okay, so thank you, sis. Come on. Okay, we get a dodge on the Man-at-Arms as well. It goes. This would have probably been Dev's door for him. So that's very good. He did dodge this in the end. So what he's gonna try to do here is probably just damaging the Hellion and trying to kill her, but the amount of debuffs he has on his characters right now is insane. And this is really going to make it very difficult for him to do anything. Like, he has so little damage. Oh, a pass, that's what I was talking about, right? The Affliction is just slowly stacking and pushing Selentia out of the game here right now. So, and our Bellow should probably go through again. Poof, it goes through indeed, and it does hit most of the characters that Selentia has. We are getting heart attacks here, slowly going towards the inevitable. I feel like this is just gonna be over sooner or later for him. I don't think he has a way of coming back to this game, because no rejuvenating vapors can save you from the massacre that Man-at-Arms brings to your table. Obviously, the unchecked occultist in the very back is also a part of this. He's just dropping those stress skills every single turn. The Jester is actually dead. So we have a first kill confirmed for PnK. It's just gonna get worse from here, I feel. This is just gonna get worse. So you get Dev's Door for the shield breaker as well. And, you know, as I said, this is just not gonna improve anyway. So 4 damage here, some blight, obviously. 6 damage here, so she's not even gonna hit Dev's Door anytime soon. And this is just so much trouble. So we get the Yop again. I'll just Yop this. Just Yop this. And this means that we have 2 Dev's Door again on those guys. Oh, 1. Actually, Shieldbreaker is dodging everything. Okay, no Dev's Door yet, actually. He... Okay, the Man-at-Arms does stress everybody else, though. So we have just Retribution going through on the Hellion again. And that... Yeah, the Retribution might kind of accomplish something here. Obviously, Retribution doesn't work on the characters that do 0 damage, so that's kind of something you have to remember. So if you do, like, if you use Bellow or if you use Yop, that are just kind of, you know, neutral debuffs, this cannot ever actually proc the riposte. So we get another heart attack here for the shield breaker, and I think that the occultist should be able to finish the job here. I mean, he activates to get the regen going. That's a very nice move from him. So he gets a extra life. He might get the kill here. Okay, Dev's Door doesn't proc here. So I mean, does proc here. So we have a Hellion who still is alive in here. And we have the crazy occultist, I think. Yeah, he activated the occultist already, so we're gonna go through, maybe just stressing I don't know what I would do here. Actually, I'd probably try to stress the Antiquarian, just get everybody stressed so they slowly start dying, right? That's, oh no, the dodge here though. So maybe Selentia actually stands a chance if he regens a lot, and if he just, yeah, if he keeps doing damage. Oh my god, that fucking pass as well. Those are very annoying moments for you when you play against stress, where you can't, at some point you just can't plan your turns in full because you just get dropped, right? You lose your turns, your characters act, you know, on their own volition instead of you making decisions for them, and it's just very painful. Like, the regen actually is doing a very good job here. Though again, zero damage can never execute as well, so that's a problem for Selentia. The debuffs from Bellow mean that he can't do everything here. Like, the Man-at-Arms can't deliver those kills anymore, because he just does 0 damage, and 0 damage means that you can't exactly execute anymore. So Weakening Curse goes on the Antiquarian here. This is a crit as well. Oh my god, that's disgusting amount of stress. And this also means that, well, those guys are not gonna be doing they won't last forever, you know. There's like the chain heart attacks are a thing. This might be the execute though. No, so this is very low damage attack, so this is again 0 damage because of the bellow. Right, so this is what's probably going to keep happening right now. Those bellows are going to be extremely painful for Selentia now. So bellow probably will go down. The thing is, like, he pulled out the Hellion, so the Hellion can no longer yob this. That's probably good for him. We get another heart attack, I believe, very soon on the... No, actually just 10 stress damage. So bellow goes... I guess bellow goes through. Oh, a pass. Another pass is very unfortunate for Selentia, actually. This is very unlucky here. So breakthrough. And this should put the man-at-arms at death's door. No, it does actually. A single HP left on him means that this is not going to be a kill confirmed again. That's kind of painful, actually. Might be a kill on the Hellion now. That's actually, this is still winnable for Selentia now. Oh my god. I think those dodges, in conjunction with the regen that the Antiquarian provides, might actually do it. Oh my goodness, those... Oh shit, that's very rough. Yeah, I think like Selentia might be winning this actually. I didn't think about this for a while. I think he was like super behind all game long, but right now it looks like this final part of the game is playing in Selentia's favor. He has to hex the man-at-arms now. No, you can kill it because this does damage. You could have killed the man-at-arms, man. Oh my god, that's bad for you now. Because he could have actually killed the man-at-arms with the hex, because this would have done 1 damage, and then the man-at-arms would be at death's door already. And this would have meant that the stress damage was just going to kill the man-at-arms. Obviously he has a way to kind of repair this now. Oh no, he doesn't, because the regen is gonna kick in. 6 regenerated HP. And he's just going to win this, I think. There is like very little outside of the, you know, lucky... Holy crap, that Hellion just died, yeah. Maybe he should have just healed the Hellion. He should have played this a bit safer. I mean, the Antiquarian is probably dead. That's the thing, like, the Antiquarian is going to die now. The Antiquarian is probably going to drop here, so this will equalize the character count. And the stress is still in favor of Selentia, in favor of PnK. So though it looks very close, it might look kind of slightly hopeless for PnK. He still is getting things done. Look, the hex go through, that's the death blow as well, just a straight up death blow. And the heart attack goes onto the shield breaker, so this is a very good moment for PnK. He goes through the damage obviously, but I don't think he can do it anymore. So the character just acts at his own volition again because of the stress, of the affliction, right? And this is probably going to be PnK's game to lose now again. So it's kind of trading forward and back and forward, right? It's quite interesting actually what happens in these games. So the regen will eventually run out. The question is, like, can Selentia execute the man-at-arms soon enough? Because if he can get this kill, if he can secure this kill, this is going to be absolutely huge. However, if PnK can just drop the weird reconstruction right now on the man-at-arms, I don't think Selentia ever gets the kill. Seriously, if this is not the kill, this is GG. This is over if this is not the kill. This is not the kill, guys. So PnK is just going to drop the weird... the healing on the man-at-arms right now, and I don't think there is any answer that Selentia has to this. So we're gonna get, I think we're gonna get the reconstruction. I would just use the reconstruction on the man-at-arms right now. You have to do this, man. You have to heal this. And if he heals this, please heal this, man. Yes, okay, that's a smart move, right? He has to heal this now. And this is just one that... Oh, fuck, that's terrible, though. That's the worst healing you can get. You can get 0 actually, this is not the worst healing you can get. I mean, this kind of keeps the man-at-arms alive for a single turn though, that's very good, but at the very same time... so obviously that's a smart move, you just wait, you just do damage to somebody else, because... and you set yourself up, because now the man-at-arms is at 0 HP, and you can't get this execute. So let's see what happens now. He has to just... I think he has to just shout, right? He has to bellow this. The bellow goes down, the shieldbreaker dodges, the man-at-arms doesn't, we have the heart attack here going through. There's going to be some bonus stress as well coming along here, and this might be it then. Is this a kill? Does he get the 60%, 65% to death blow? Because he has the finisher on the shield breaker. This is a kill. And suddenly this game has turned once again in favor of PnK, sorry, in favor of Selentia. Because this death blow means that this might actually not be the end of it. Okay, so the the finisher is actually really huge. Vulnerability. So this is going to be a dead man at arms though. So this is equalized once again. So we're 1-on-1, Shieldbreaker versus the Occultist, and I feel like the Shieldbreaker is going to lose this one because the stress damage is just going to be insurmountable. 2/3 of hexes, and your Shieldbreaker just dies. Unless we get the dodge here on those hexes, I think Selentia is just done for. This is a very cool close game, guys. This is very, very good, yeah. So Hex has to go through again. This has to Hex this. Maybe this is dodge. No, so we are like basically the Shieldbreaker has one more shot at surviving this, and this is mostly this is very, very, very difficult here for Selentia to endure this now. So obviously he goes for the Adder's Kiss. He misses that on a dodge on the Occultist. The Occultist dodges a 30 dodge here, and that's actually going to be it. This is probably going to be GG, guys, and it is really good. We get the Hex here on the Shieldbreaker. This is game over. So PnK takes it. He equalizes the score 1-1, guys. And we're going for the third game of the series very soon. Let's just allow those guys, to have a little bit of breathing room right now. So let's just go and transition back to our general vanilla stream and wait for the guys to get prepared for the third and final match of the day. Let's see how this goes. So I'll be drinking some water. We'll be waiting for the guys to get ready. GG, guys. This was very fun. This was very, very good. You have like 3-5 minutes now to change your compositions if you want.